Our book today is called Mother Bruce, and it's by Ryan T. Higgins. And when you open up the book, it actually says Mother Goose crossed out, and it says Mother Bruce. Bruce was a bear who lived all by himself, and he was a grump. He did not like sunny days, and he did not like the rain. He did not like cute little animals. Golly, what's wrong with this bear? Bruce only liked one thing: eggs. He collected them from all over the forest. Good morning, Mrs. Sparrow. Oh, there's a nest with some eggs right there. Or it's his little basket. He's collecting them from the sparrow. But Bruce didn't eat raw eggs like other bears. Instead, he cooked them into fancy recipes that he found on the internet. Oh, wow. Bruce the bear has the internet. One day, Bruce came across a recipe for hard-boiled goose eggs drizzled with honey salmon sauce. So he went out to get the ingredients. First, he caught the salmon, then he collected honey from a local beehive. Last, he went to Mrs. Goose's nest to pay her a visit. Are these eggs free range and organic? He's asking Mrs. Goose. He's picky. At home, Bruce prepared the eggs for hard boiling, but the fire in his stove fizzled, so he went out to get some more wood. And when he came back, he was met with an unwelcomed surprise. Mama! Mama! Bruce became the victim of mistaken identity. The little eggs hatched, and they're calling him Mama. They're so confused. Bruce wanted hard-boiled eggs, not goslings. He supposed he could settle for buttered goslings on toast, but for some reason he lost his appetite. Bruce scooped up the little geese and stomped back to their nest. I will have to ask Mrs. Goose about her return policy. Only to find Mrs. Goose had flown south early. Her nest had a note that said, "Be back in April, Mother Goose." Bruce left the goslings there anyway and went back home. What are those little duckies gonna do? Mama! Mama! But he was followed. Bruce was very stern and said things like, "Go away," and "I'm not your mother," and also, "I liked you better when you were eggs." He is kind of a grouchy bear, isn't he? Roar! Bruce could not take it any longer, and he became extra grumpy. Can you see they're getting sad? It didn't work. The goslings always follow their mother, even if she is a he and he is a bear. That's what goslings do. They're following him through the woods. Bruce was stuck with them. He tried to make the best of it. It was hard work. He's having craft time with the little baby goslings. Black! Ooh! Yuck! And they don't even like his food he's making them. He's so sleepy and tired from taking care of these goslings. As the seasons passed, Bruce watched the pesky goslings grow older, from annoying baby geese to stubborn teenage geese, boring adult geese. Then one fall afternoon, he saw other goose families flying south. Finally, he'd be rid of those geese and he could take a long winter nap. He's getting excited about the geese flying south. So, Bruce explained migration. Do you guys know what migration is? It's when all of the geese fly south for the winter. But they didn't listen. Bruce needed the geese to leave, so he got creative. He made like a slingshot to try to get them to fly with the other geese. Nothing worked. The geese would not leave Bruce. He made them little airplanes. Sigh. And so Bruce decided to pack some bags and take his geese into town. They boarded a bus and migrated to Miami. Now every winter, Bruce and his geese head south together. They laze about the beach in tacky shirts, sipping ice-cold lemonade, while Bruce dreams of new recipes. Recipes that don't hatch. Look at this little goose floating in the ocean. They're so cute. Oh, and this one's getting a suntan. Mama! What do you think's happening here? A little turtle baby hatched, and they think that the goose is his mom. I hope you guys liked this story of Mother Bruce. It's one of my favorites.